Hello everyone, in this video we are going to learn how to add, subtract, multiply and divide in real number. So first, if it is, we are going to discuss the addition part. We are going to consider each irrational number as one algebraic variable, like if it is x plus 2x plus 3x, so I can add and I can write 6x, right? But if it is x plus y, it will remain as x plus y. So two different irrational number we can't add, where in the same irrational number we can add. So suppose this is the sum. Same goes with subtraction. So if I just add addition and subtraction here, so if the sum is like this, 2 root 3 plus 5 root 2 plus 7 root 5 minus 4 root 3 plus 4 root 2 minus 2 root 5 minus 3 root 2. First, let's identify the like irrational number. 2 root 3 minus 4 root 3. There are no further root 3 terms. So if I simplify this, just imagine this as 2x minus 4x, that is minus 2x. So answer is minus 2 root 3, right? Next one, 5 root 2, 4 root 2 minus 3 root 2. Just imagine this as 5x plus 4x, that is 9x, minus 3x, that is 6x. So it will be 6x, x is my root 2. The remaining parts are this and this, 7y minus 2y, that is 5y. So it will be 5 root 5. Right? After this, further we can't simplify because these are all different irrational number. Right? Now if we will further proceed for multiplication. In multiplication, if I have root 2 into root 3, so that will become root 6. If it is root 2 into root 2, that will be root 4, which is ultimately equals to 2. So can we write root over of x whole square is equals to x. Similarly, cube root of x whole cube, that will be equals to also x, right? So that's the case of multiplication. Now for division. Now from this division we get the concept of rationalization. What is rationalization? I will discuss. So suppose division we have root 2 divided by root 3. So I am going to multiply this root 2 divided by root 3 with the rationalizing factor of this root 3. Rationalizing factor of this root 3 is root 3 only. So root 2 into root 3 is root 6 divided by 3. Now what is rationalizing factor? An irrational number, if I multiply by another irrational number, if the product is rational number, suppose x is one irrational number, I multiply x by y, so xy is rational. Then we can say that y is the rationalizing factor of x. Y is the rationalizing factor of x, right? So further if I proceed for rationalization, so in rationalization one more thing we need to know, that for a plus root b, if this is the irrational number, then rationalizing factor will be a minus root b, because just check, if I multiply them, the formula is a square minus b square. So I will get a square minus b, which is ultimately a rational number, right? So for rationalization, always we will try, if there is one fraction, not always, maximum time we will try to get my denominator as rational number. So suppose the sum is 1 divided by 2 plus root 3. So rationalizing factor of a plus root b is a minus root b. So I am going to multiply denominator and numerator by the rationalizing factor, which is 2 minus root 3, that I am going to multiply there. So numerator will remain like this, 2 minus root 3, and denominator will be 2 squared minus root 3 whole square. So 2 minus root 3 divided by 2 squared 4 minus root 3 squared 1. So 2 minus root 3 only, right? Next one, if the sum is like 3 plus root 5 divided by 2 plus root 5. So what is the rationalizing factor of 2 plus root 5? 2 minus root 5, right? So that 2 minus root 5 I am going to multiply in numerator and denominator. As I said, always we are going to, not always, max 99% time we are going to rationalize the denominator, but later on you will get couple of sums where you have to rationalize the numerator also. So denominator is like a square minus b square. Now numerator 3 into 2 6, 3 into minus root 5 minus 3 root 5, 2 into root 5 plus 2 root 5, root 5 into root 5 5, so it is minus 5, right? So 6 minus 5, that is 1, minus 3 root 5 plus 2 root 5 is minus root 5, divided by 2 square is 4 minus 5, which is minus 1, so it will be minus 1 plus this, hence answer will be root 5 minus 1. So this is the concept of rationalization. Now one more thing in rationalization, I should teach you this thing. If we have to rationalize like this, suppose you have one fraction like this, let's change it to a complicated sum. So suppose the sum is 7 plus 4 root 3 divided by 7 minus 4 root 3 plus 7 minus 4 root 3 divided by 7 plus 4 root 3. Actually the sum will be like this: x equals to 7 plus 4 root 3 divided by 7 minus 4 root 3. Your xy equals to 1. Xy equals to 1 means y equals to 1 divided by x. So do you agree that this will be your x and this part will be your y, right? So this will be your y. Okay, sorry. So this will be your y. So if I need to find out what is x plus y, just check. What is the rationalizing factor of 7 minus 4 root 3? That is 7 plus 4 root 3, right? And what is the rationalizing factor of 7 plus 4 root 3? That is 7 minus 4 root 3. When you have this type of fraction where the rationalizing factor is there in the denominator of the other fraction, so there we are not going to rationalize it separately. Rather, what I am going to do, I am going to take the LCM, 7 plus 4 root 3 into 7 minus 4 root 3, and my numerator will be 7 plus 4 root 3 whole square plus 7 minus 4 root 3 whole square. So further if I will proceed, numerator, there is formula a plus b whole square plus a minus b whole square, that is 2 into a square plus b square. You can check my videos of expansion if you don't know this formula. Denominator a plus b into a minus b, so a square minus b square, right? So 2 into 7 square is 49. What is 4 root 3 whole square? Just check, it is 4 root 3 into 4 root 3. 4 into 4 16. Root 3 into root 3 is 3, so it is 48, right? So 48 is over there. Denominator it is 49 minus 48, which is 1. So 2 into 97, answer is 194. Is it fine? So please be very careful whenever you have this type of situation. If you rationalize it separately, it will be time costing. It will be time costing. You will get the correct answer, no doubt about it, but it will be more time costing. So better if you only take the LCM and then simplify only when the conjugate rationalizing factor is there. Conjugate rationalizing factor is there in the denominator of the two fraction. Okay, two fraction. So that's it in the rationalization. So we had done matrices, sorry, not irrational number, addition, subtraction, multiplication and division in this video. Next video I am going to teach you inserting of rational irrational number in between the numbers. Okay, thank you.